Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Yo, what's up? Fears. Audience. Audience. Fears. That's right. Woo! New t-shirt. Super Mario Brothers. Yo, Luigi, let's go. We got some plumbing to do. Alright, let's go. Wario, hey, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Anyway. Guys, I would have LC in this stream, but I ran out of stream time. So, I'll probably call LC. But yeah, man, we had a great day. So I had to do a quick stream before I call it a night. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. It was a good time. It was a good time. So let me open up the chat here. I thought I'd open it up with the classic theme song. I gained a few more subs. I gained a few more subs today. So on Fears, man, we're up to 2,430. I think last time I looked, I was like at 2,420. So I gained about 10 subs today and a few days ago, and then I was on Fears Vlogs 1,298. Now I'm at 1,301. So we're making some progress. Anyway, let me open up the chat. I hope all you guys are having a great Saturday. I just want to give a personal shout out to my buddy LC. LC, thank you so much for a great, amazing Saturday, man. It was so much fun. It was awesome. I'm gonna tell everybody about 98. It. Now I'm at. Anyway, it was the greatest time, guys. Anyway, shout out to my boy LC in the chat. Anyway, let's get going here. Guys. Oh yeah. Man, it was crazy getting home. So me and LC literally left the movie theater. On the way home, it was pouring down rain. It's still raining out there. Torrential downpours. So right now we're not having pretty much any good weather. Now all day, I will be honest, all day we had great weather. It was just at night. At night it got a little rainy and stuff. But anyway, shout out to the chat. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. So I'm going to kind of tell you guys what we did a little bit, what we did today, and then I'm going to review the movie. By the way, if you guys have not seen this movie yet, whoo, it's so good. I will be honest, because I'm not a big, huge gamer, I got all of the old references, and then whatever I didn't get, Elsie kind of told me about the new references, because I've never played Luigi's Mansion, but when I saw him go to a creepy place in the movie, I was like, alright, well this has got to be Luigi's Mansion, because I've seen LC play it. I've never played it though, but I got all of the music references. I got all of the LC said, hey Fears, this scene's coming up is dedicated to your favorite video game, and I said what scene? He goes, the scene coming up. So they dedicated a whole 2 or 3 scenes just to Super Mario Brothers 3. Then they dedicated some stuff in the beginning for the first Mario. Then they dedicated some scenes to Mario versus Kong. So I got all the old references. But I've never played any of the new Mario Karts. The last Mario Kart I played was Mario Kart 7, and it was 2 or 3 years ago when I was at Walmart, and they had it, and they had to play it. There was gameplay at Walmart. That's the last time I played a new Mario game. But I haven't played any of the new Mario Karts or the game that LC's playing. I've watched him play it. But yeah, there he is. There's LC in the chat. Yo, 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 yo. I just started, buddy. LC, I wanted to have you in here, but as I was setting up the stream, I ran out of stream time. It said you've already streamed 21 hours. You can't have any more stream time until such and such time. And I was like, oh, shit. So, but yeah, I made it home safe. But I'm telling you, it is pouring down out there right now. But that was only at night. Throughout the day, we had great weather. But I wanted to tell all the fans, I mostly got all the references from the movie. It's just all the new references I had to ask LC a couple questions because I was like, LC, I've never played that game. What reference is that from that game? What reference is this? But LC was more than happy to like tell me. I loved the movie. I loved it because they did a lot of throwbacks and a lot of cameos from the old movies. But anyway, I'm gonna start with what we did. So I got to LC's around like 11:30. We he had to do some like father duty, so we had to like drop something off at LC's daughter's work. Then the first place we went to Walmart, checked out some stuff there. I'll be honest, I only bought one thing today, and it was this shirt. Even though I didn't find any like toy hunts and stuff, it was still cool to go on a toy hunt with my buddy LC. So the first place we went to was Walmart. Didn't find anything there. The second place we went to was this huge comic book store. And I'm not going to say the name. You guys are going to have to wait until you see LC's vlog and my vlog. It's one of the best comic book stores I've went to in Florida so far. I've been to big comic book stores in Missouri, but by far this was the biggest one that I went to in Florida so far. They had statues, everything. LC got two things. I'm not going to say what they are because LC is going to drop that vlog tomorrow, and you'll be able to see what LC got at this big comic book shop. So at first I was thinking, oh man, I'm like, if I go on a toy hunt and not find anything, that's going to be a bummer, right? I wanted to get the Ghostface Killer's knife because I wanted to mount it up right next to those because I got MacGyver and I got Kano. But man, they wanted like $70 for it, and I was just like, you know what? I'm like, I'm not going to pay $70. So I almost got the Ghostface Killer's knife. But I'm sure I can find it cheaper either online or at another store. I know it. I know for a fact. So anyway, so LC got some stuff at the big comic book shop. And LC was like, hey, Fears, what did you think of that comic book shop? And I was like, dude, I loved it. I absolutely loved it. They had everything. And there was people in the back playing one of my favorite card games. I used to play a lot of Magic the Gathering when I was a kid. And I still got all my old Magic the Gathering cards somewhere. Back in Missouri, they're in a box somewhere. But I was like, I didn't know, like, teenagers and college kids and people my age still played Magic, you know? And I think he was like 18, 19-year-old. He came up and got in my vlog and was like, oh, yeah, it's still popular. And I was like, well, I'm like, explain. And then they were playing a new game that I had never heard before. And I was like, all right, I'm like, I know what that game is, Magic, because I used to play it. But this like 19-year-old, he came into my vlog, and I was like, you don't mind that I'm filming, right? He's like, no. He's like, I want to be in your vlog. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm like, well, explain to me what that game is, because they had two games going off, like one on the left and one on the right. I said, I know the game, what's going on the left, because I played Magic before, but I had no idea what they were playing on the right. And they had like statues and figures and like half buildings and stuff. And I was like, this is super epic going nuts, nerd. I'm like, I'm a nerd, but I'm not that much of a nerd. So I looked at the 19-year-old kid and I said, explain what that game is right now. And he was like, oh, I'd be glad to. He goes, I'm about to play it. And I went, great. I'm like, before you play it, what is it? And then he goes, I'm going to subscribe to your channel. I said, great, thanks, I appreciate it. LC got some more subs. The last time we looked, I think it's when we started the day, I think it was, well, the last time I looked at it, it was 2,130. But let me go to the Discord right now. He may have reposted. If not, LC, post what you're up to. I think it's, the last time I looked at the Discord, I think it was like 2,263. So I am really proud of LC. And LC said, Fears, you know what? You need to capitalize on this because LC helped me found. I'm actually eligible to make money on Fears vlogs. I've got enough watch time, so I'm going to set that up. But my views are so low on FearsMan26. So LC said, Fears, you should upload some Mario stuff and capitalize on this. So I'm going to edit my Mario vlog today. And then LC gave me permission. He said, Fears, whatever footage you're in, he goes, you can use some of my footage. So I'll probably make my version of LC's movie reaction, like when we were coming out of theaters, because LC already posted it. LC, I watched it. It was fucking great. So probably tonight, I'll grab that and I'll probably upload it on my channel. And I'm definitely gonna upload some Mario movies, but I gotta do my own thing on my channel. But LC, I wanted to thank you, man, for a great day and for helping me set up. I had no idea that I had enough watch time on Fears Vlogs. But Richie told me a couple of weeks ago or a month ago, LC, he was like, "Yo, Fears, if you're not already eligible to make money on YouTube, you're so close." And I said, I don't know, man. I guess they don't send you an email. I thought they would. Apparently they don't, because I've been eligible for a while on Fears Vlogs, and I didn't get an email. I didn't get nothing. I guess you have to like check it yourself. And Heroes were like, "Fears, I'll show you in 2 seconds. Download this app." I downloaded it. He went, "Click this, click that, click this, click that." I found it in 2 seconds. And he goes, "It's easy to set up making money. You just have to follow the instructions. Before I go to bed, I'm going to set it up." So, LC, thanks for showing me that. I got a while, though, to be eligible to make money on Fears Man. On Fears Man, it said I only had, like, I think 800 view watch time. And I was like, oh, shit, that's pretty low. So I'm gonna start editing some more videos and making some more content for Fears Man 26, because LC's really inspired me. He's like, "Fears," he goes, "you could have 2 great epic channels, just sometimes you get lazy." So he's like, "Take my advice, upload as much content as you possibly can, because that's the only way I'm going to get the views and the watch time and all that." And I looked at LC and I said, "Yeah, you're right, man." But I had no idea that I had enough watch time on Fears Vlogs. But anyway, there it is. LC just put it. He said, now it's up to 2,361 subscribers. LC, that is fucking great, man. That's awesome. Some people in his Discord was like, "I bet Fears is jealous." Not jealous at all. It's just them, saying stupid rumors. I'm not jealous of LC at all. Not at all. I'm very proud of you, buddy. Listen, I know I get lazy sometimes, and I need to get out of that lazy funk. Because I'll be like, "Oh yeah, I don't have to upload a video." I'm like, "I'll just fucking stream." No, you need to do both, Fears. You need to upload video content and fucking stream. That's the only way you'll get watch time on both things. Anyway, LC says, "No problem." I appreciate that, buddy. So after we got done at the big comic book store, and by the way, LC, that place was great. I'm going to give them a great Google review. 5 out of 5. You walk in, right? There's 2 massive, and I mean massive. I asked the owner, "How tall are these statues?" There's one statue on this side, one statue on this side when you walk in, and they're both of the Hulk. On the left-hand side, you got Red Hulk, and on the right-hand side, you have the Green Hulk. And I said, I went up to the owner, and I said, "I don't mean to interrupt you. I'm curious." I said, "How tall are these statues?" And he goes, "Our ceilings are pretty high." He goes, "That statue of Red Hulk is about 10 feet tall." And I went, "Oh, damn." And I said, "Is that the same for the Green Hulk?" And he goes, "Yep." And he goes, "It cost us a pretty penny to get those statues." And he said, "They're not even for sale." He goes, "Any other statue in the store is for sale." He goes, "But those huge statues, when you come in," he goes, "those are not for sale." And I went, "Okay." I'm like, "I understand." I loved that freaking that place that you took me to, LC. That place was great. Then after that, we went to GameStop, where Fears finally found this. I thought, I'm like, well, if we're going to go see the movie, I got to get the shirt. And they had one left. So it was fate. It was destiny, guys. All of a sudden, LC's about to walk out. I said, "LC," I said, "check this out." So he came over, and I went, wha-boom, like that, and opened up the shirt. And he goes, "Oh, there you go, B." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "Wear that." So I took off my Hawaiian shirt, threw this on, and then we went and then we got something to eat, and then we went to the movie theater. And LC, man, you were on point. He goes, "Fears," he goes, "when's the last time you went to Steak and Shake?" And I was like, "Oh man," I'm like, it's been a minute. It's been a while. It's been a minute. And he goes, "Oh well," he's like, you want to hit it up?" I said, "Look," I said, "LC, you know me, man." I said, "I'm easy Ozy." I said, "I love food. I'm a foodie." So I'm like, I don't care where we go. Yo, Visions, what's up? Yo, Visions, Lord Visions. Visions, check this out. Oh shit. The fucking nerd is inside Fears, man. That movie was fucking great. Visions, you've got to go watch it. I know you like video games only a little bit, man, But everybody grew up on it's a me, it's a fucking Mario. And I think they picked great actors for all the voice characters. And you know, Fears, I love voice acting. I love it. Anytime I can voice Fears Man or I voice Cody sometimes in Cameo Man for Randall. Anytime I can do like voice acting, I do. So Chris Pratt nailed it. And there was so many cameos of like Nintendo characters, and they got the original guy. The original guy, he's still alive. The normal guy that does Mario's voice, he had a cameo in it, which was so fucking awesome. But even if he didn't have a cameo, Chris Pratt nailed it. And I told LC, you guys have probably already seen him. He already dropped that video. I think in that. Oh no! I'm sorry. No. In my vlog, I told. Me and LC told our favorite scenes out of the movie, but I'll tell you right now. But you're also going to see the vlog, so you'll see it 2 times. My favorite 2 scenes out of the movie. Heroes, you already know what I'm going to say. But everybody, I don't care that it's cheesy. I fucking love the Mario, like, plumbing commercial. For 2 reasons. 1, it's fucking hilarious. I was laughing all the way through it. 2, I used to, every Saturday morning, or every Saturday afternoon, whatever it was, every Saturday I would watch the Super Mario Brothers Super Show, and they had the original theme song on there. And I texted my friend, and he goes, Fears, you should upload the intro, to your channel. He goes, you should upload the Super Mario Brothers, like, Super Show intro to your fucking Fears Man channel. He goes, that'll get you some views. I said, yeah, but I said, I'm going to tweak it. So I'm definitely going to put that up. And he's like, Fears, you love that fucking 1993 one. He's like, you should put the trailer up. I said, actually, I uploaded the trailer. I said, I uploaded the trailer of that, like, years ago. But I said, I could probably redo it again, like, tweak it again. Yeah, Hero said his favorite is Peaches. Dude, I may take Hero's advice. He's like, Fears, you should do the same thing that I do. He goes, upload the fucking Peaches music video. He's like, upload the fucking, I really like how Heroes did the first 4 minutes. I'm like, Heroes, maybe I could do something different, like upload the first, like, 8 minutes of the movie or some shit, I told Hero, I said I may upload the fucking plumber because I don't want to do a carbon copy of what Heroes does. I was like, I gotta make it on my own and shit. But I'm gonna take Hero's advice and like capitalize on this because man, this movie it's the biggest grossing movie right now. You gotta like LC said, you gotta seize while the iron is hot. I was like LC, I'm like, you know what I could do? I'm like, I could upload the fucking plumber commercial. Because I already Googled it before I started this, and they got the fucking plumber commercial, and I was like, maybe put a picture of, like, Fears Man in the background, just to, like, kind of tweak it, Like, have, like, just Fears Man just chilling in the background of the fucking plumbing thing. Visions, I wish you could have came with this, man. The only thing that kind of stunk about the day, and LC knows what I'm going to say. I said, LC, it sucks that you got, like, some statues and some figures. There was just nothing that I liked. When we went to the comic book shop, they had a lot of Magic the Gathering, and I'm not into those figures. And then some of the figures were way too much money. But LC knows what I'm gonna say. The two best figures that was in that comic book shop that I thought were mind blowing. I mean, if I had the money, I would have bought them. They had this Visions. I kid you not. They had this fucking epic model. It was a massive model statue of the Punisher. In one hand, he had one hand on his fucking motorcycle. On the other hand, he was pointing his fucking large-ass, like, shotgun, like, off into the distance, and he was holding it. He looked badass, man. His costume looked badass. They wanted $1,000 for that statue. But, it was... If I had the money, it would be worth it because the statue was so fucking detailed. So that was my first favorite out of that store. My second favorite... we took turns filming. It was because whenever you guys see our vlogs, you're going to see different angles because sometimes when I was vlogging, LC would pop out his phone and start vlogging. I'd be like, yo, hey, LC, turn around. Like, I'm vlogging right now. So I put my phone down, and the second one I saw, LC starts filming. I said, hey, LC, I said, check out that fucking, they had this amazing statue of Mr. Freeze. LC, you were even impressed with that. It was so fucking detailed. And he had his helmet on with the fucking red shades on that he wears. It was huge. It was in this glass case, and it was in a glass case. It was so big, the statue, it was in a glass case all by itself. So I'm definitely going to give the movie theater that we went to a good Google review. I'm definitely going to give that comic book store. They get a 5 out of 5 because that place was so fucking detailed. It was amazing. It was amazing. It was a fun time. It's exactly what I needed. It was exactly what I needed because Elsie's like, Fears, doesn't it get like lonely? You know, I said, it gets lonely in here sometimes, man. I said, I haven't been out in a while because Sam's going through some shit right now. I haven't been able to get a hold of Sam. Sam, I haven't talked to him in like 3 weeks, so I'm kind of giving him his space. Randall's mom, she's feeling better, but she's been kind of sick, so Randall hasn't been able to come out because, and I get that. I respect Randall. He's taking care of his mom. That's what he's got to do, you know. But so I was like, you know what? LC's asked me to hang out. The fans have asked for a hangout. I've wanted to hang out with LC, and he's either our schedules didn't line up, or he was busy, or I was busy. So I called him up, was like, LC, what about Saturday, buddy? What do you think? And he's like, Fears, I'm down. He's like, I'll make it work. He had to do some father duties today, you know, take his daughter some stuff to work, and then he had to like make his wife her lunch and stuff because she works today. But I was like, hey, that's cool, man. I'm like, do what you got to do. I said, we'll work around your schedule, no worries. So hopefully me and LC can do another epic hangout in about a week or two. So I talked to Randy today. He was like, hey, man, have fun. I said, thanks, buddy. So Visions, I wish you could have hung out. By the way, Visions, I saw that that hoodie that you made on Instagram. I guess some girl was wearing it, and she was like kind of kneeled down on the sidewalk. I saw that photo, so because you said you made some hoodies the other day, and I guess that was for that softball team or whatever. And so I kind of zoomed in and checked out the hoodie, and I was like, that's what's up. So yeah, so. Anyway, let me know what you guys think of the new Mario shirt. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna go see the movie again. I'll probably just wait, and because I told Heroes I fucking loved it. But once I see a movie once in the theater, I don't go back. I see a new movie in the theater. But the minute that fucker comes out on Blu-ray, you bet your ass Fears is going to get the Super Mario Brothers Blu-ray with all, because you know it's going to be chopped full of goodies, chopped full of bonus features. It's going to be fucking great. And literally, Heroes, what did I do? As soon as the movie was over, I looked right over at Heroes and I was like, there's going to be a fucking sequel. And he goes, oh yeah, Fears, there's going to be a sequel. And I was like, I can't wait. But I can't lie to you guys. There was some references that I didn't know. And I understand that, and I even saw in their Discord, like one guy's like, well, Fears ain't gonna get the movie. I got most of the movie. That's just him being disrespectful and mean. Plus, he's a fucking idiot. But he's kind of half right. I got most of the references because they did a lot more old references, but all the new stuff, as soon as I saw, like, the creepy trees in the movie, I was like, oh, well, this has got to be, like, the Luigi Mansion part. But then I was like, well, I haven't played a Mario Kart Mario Kart game in forever, so I kind of had to tap LC on the shoulder and was like, what's this one? Is this from Mario Kart 7? This from Mario Kart 8? Because it seems like they tried to put a couple of scenes and a couple of cameos for every single Mario movie. I keep saying movie. Mario game ever made alive. They had a couple of cameos of Yoshi in there. Princess Toadstool. Toad was going nuts in there. I think Charlie Day as Luigi did a great job. I think Chris Pratt did a good job. Jack Black knocked it out of the park. So this is Fears' rating. It gets a perfect 10. It's one of the best animation movies that I've seen in a long time. Because it's been a while since I've seen a full-on, from start to finish, front to back to front animation movie. I just bought Buzz Lightyear, so I haven't watched that yet. But we'll see how that goes. But it's been a while since I've sat down and watched a full-on animation. It gets a perfect 10. So, what's up, Richie? How you been? So yeah, and I'll be honest. Periodically throughout the day, I was like, "Hey, LC, what's the Discord looking like?" There was a few little jabs towards Fears. There always is, but I'll be honest, it wasn't that bad. Apparently, I didn't know, but I won the award. I won an award, guys. I won an award for being the best crybaby of 2023. I can't accept that title though, because I'm not a crybaby bitch. I think the person that made that picture, he's the real champ of the crybaby bitch. And being a crybaby, I would rather be a crybaby than a crybaby bitch. But I'm not a crybaby. So that guy has it double. He's a crybaby, and he's immature because he made that stupid bullshit picture. I wasn't even mad. I'm not mad. I was laughing my ass off. I actually saved it, and I'm going to post it on my Facebook. That's right. So your little idiot photo didn't faze me at all. I think it's hilarious. I think you're super immature, you know, as always. It's just another show. It just shows me how immature you really are. So the real crybaby bitch is you. You're a crybaby, baby back bitch that needs to grow up, and you're a little infant that acts like a little 4-year-old. So why don't you suck a high hard one and go into your room and grab a little baby bottle, because you know you're a little fucking little crybaby, and why don't you suck on that little bottle, you know? So did I just fucking school you? I think I did. So fuck you up your little ass. That's right. And then Visions, I saw another shirt design. You didn't design it, but again, the little idiot crybaby bitch made it, and I saved it. I thought it was hilarious, and I'm gonna put it on my Facebook. So any photo they make, as long as there's no nudity, I always upload the little stupid pictures that the trolls make. You know. So anytime they make a little stupid photo, I always upload it on my Facebook. So it says Fearsman26, Crybaby Champion of 2023, and then it has a picture of me from today's adventure. So it's not really creative. It probably took him, 3 minutes to make this? I do like it that he put it in a yellow t-shirt though, but I think he was trying to convince Visions to make that. Well, Visions is a good friend of mine, so Visions is not immature. And plus, Visions could make a way better shirt than that hunk of shit. So, yeah, it was hilarious. I just finished adding all the names to the wheel of names for tomorrow's giveaway. That's right. So Visions, I'm sorry, I keep saying Visions. Heroes is going to drop 2 videos tomorrow. Am I right, Heroes? Tonight you dropped the movie reaction when we just got out of the movie, and then tomorrow he's dropping the giveaway video to see who wins tomorrow, and he's dropping our toy hunting vlog. So it's gonna be, and I'm gonna try and get that up, either the toy hunting vlog. I'm gonna try and get up either tonight, really late, or tomorrow. I'll probably just focus on like I uploaded. I found some old Visions. You're gonna love this. I had a friend, an old friend from my Collins college days, said, "Hey, Fears, remember those brick hard drives that you had?" And I said, "Yeah." I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Well, I still got mine." He goes, "Remember when we partnered up a few times?" I said, "Yeah." I said, "I don't remember every single partner up, but I said, me and you," I said, "we did get on some projects." He goes, "Well, Fears, I saved some of those projects." And I said, "How did you get them off that old ass brick hard drive?" He goes, "Well, I took it somewhere." And he goes, "Mine didn't crash like yours." He goes, "I'm surprised it's still working." He goes, managed to get a bunch of our old projects. And I said, "Am I in any of them?" I said, "I'd love to." I said, "I'd love if you would send me some so I could upload some of my old projects that I thought I lost." He's like, "Oh yeah." He goes, "I'll send you some." Now, some I filmed and edited and I'm not in, and some I directed. And in the credits it'll say, like, written by my friend Chad, but then it'll say filmed and edited and directed by John Fears. And I was like, "Chad, whatever you've got, send me." I said, because I said my YouTube fans would love. I said, I thought I uploaded all my projects, because that's how I started Fearsman 26. The first 100 videos are pretty much all of my old film school projects. And then as soon as I ran out, then I just started making content of my own. And he's like, yeah, Fears. He goes, so today, while I was at with LC, he went, hey, Fears. He goes, check your Facebook. He goes, you should be able to download the video. So right when I got home before I started this, he gave me a bunch. I don't know how many. I think he sent like 9. So periodically, I'm gonna upload some old college projects. And one of them, we made like this old kind of Western movie in black and white. And I went, oh, Chad. I said, man, I haven't seen Mike in a while. So it was me, Mike. I'm not in it. I helped filmed it and directed it, and I worked behind the scenes. But my friend Mike's in it, and my friend Chad did the lighting. And I don't remember the other guy that played the bad guy in it, but it was this short film where this deputy in the Old West says, look, I'm retiring, so here's my badge, and you're no longer a deputy anymore. I don't want the job. You can be sheriff now. And we named it Deputy to Sheriff. And I was like, I wrote my friend back, and I was like, damn, man. I'm like, I haven't seen this in ages. So I watched it real quick. I didn't watch all the other ones. Then I made a video where I did a long-ass time-lapse from Arizona to St. Louis, Missouri. And I used a high-def camera, because sometimes back in the day, they would let us check, like, cameras out from the Collins College. And I thought, all right, what I'll do is I said, I'll check one out, and I'll use the high-def camera on my trip to go visit my family and film some stuff. And I also had to work on a film project while I was on vacation, and I had to turn it in. So I thought, oh, you know what I'll do? I'll take this high-def camera, and I'll make a long-ass time-lapse of the whole trip. So he sent me that, because me and my friend worked on that. And so he's like, oh, well, Fierce. He goes, if you're going to do that, and he goes, I'll film, like, my little, like, road trip with my girlfriend, and we'll intermix the footage. And I was like, oh, yeah, we can do that, because we would always team up and do different projects and shit. So Visions, and he sent me some behind the scenes, which I haven't seen in forever. You know how I said I made that show Late Night with Mike, where that's the first time I was in the Fears Man costume, and we're sitting there. He said, Fears, I don't have much. He goes, but I found some Late Night at Mike behind the scenes where you and Mike were sitting at the fucking desk and talking, and then Mike made a little music video of it, and then remember that girl that came on, as a second guest? I said, I do remember that. I said, I think that was my friend Jesse that I worked with at the movie theater. He goes, yeah. He goes, remember that sexy girl that you said, oh yeah, she can be the second guest? And I said, yeah. I said, I barely remember. I said, because it was such a long time ago. He goes, well, I found some behind the scenes. So he sent me that, Visions. So you guys wanted to see some stuff. I can't believe that my friend found this on his old hard drive. And he went, Fears, I'll send you as much as I possibly have. And I said, yeah. I said, send me all that shit. I said, even if it's one of your projects, and I didn't make it, I said, send it to me. And he goes, yeah. He goes, I don't do YouTube, Fears. So he's like, if you want to upload one of mine, and let him know, hey, my friend Chad made this. I said, yeah. I said, I could upload yours, Chad. I said, but are most of them me and yours? He goes, yeah. He goes, there's like 2 that's just mine, and I'll send you those. He goes, and then all the other ones are either solo projects that you made or projects that me and you made together. And I was like, okay. I'm like, that's what's up. I'm like, right on, man. Thanks. So, yeah. Eddie says, better be good, boy, Visions. Wait. Better be good. Visions is being a good boy. He hasn't done anything wrong. Visions is not the one you need to worry about. It's all those dipshits in LC's Discord. They get pretty mean sometimes. But as you guys all know, I'm taking a little break from that. But nothing they said today, nothing can ruin my day-to-day. We had so much fun, LC. So, LC, this is exactly what I needed. I've been stressed out about a bunch of shit. And, LC, I want to thank you so much. It was so much fun. LC has got the best family ever. He's so generous. He actually bought my ticket, and I said, because we had to hurry, because LC and me thought, all right, when we get to the movie theaters, all right, we'll have like, there'll be a couple people in there. We get in there, right, guys? It's just, the theater's just massacred with people. And he went, you know what, Fears? He goes, by the time you get in that line and buy your ticket, he goes, we'll miss the first half of the movie. So he's like, I'll tell you what. He goes, I'll buy the tickets online. He goes, and then on the way home, he goes, my son is going to get hungry. He's like, do you mind buying my son some food? He goes, because I don't want, because LC said, I'm getting tired. I don't want to go out and get my son food. I just want to go home. I said, yeah. And he goes, then we'll be square. He goes, if you buy my family food, that'll cover the ticket. I said, that's cool. That's what me and Sam do. I said, Sam, if I buy lunch this time, buy me lunch next time. So me and LC do the same shit. So it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. So LC, thanks a lot, man. And I've been stressed over a bunch of shit. Like, it's only been 7 months since my dad passed away, so I'm still dealing with that shit. And then I really don't like that one day that I got in trouble at work and I had to have a little talking to, even though I didn't do anything wrong, you know. And then all the bullshit that I have to deal with sometimes in the Discord. But I'll be honest, like, the last couple of days haven't been that bad. Probably because I haven't been in there. So they've been kind of chill. I mean, there's a little poke here and there, but not as bad as the other night. The other night, I was in full rage mode because they had crossed the fucking line. And I was like, all right, fuck you. I could care less if you lived or died. I'm done. I'm out. So I probably won't be back in the Discord for a while. I look inside there, but I'm not going to talk or type anything for quite a while because I need to keep my sanity. Because they get pretty evil sometimes in there. It's pretty bad. Oh, shit. Well, see, Heroes, at least you got an email. I didn't get an email, man. Heroes had to show me. But Hero just said, just hit 4,462 watch hours. I just got the email. Time to get paid. Oh, that's what's up, buddy. That's what's up. And, dude, you're doing so good on the subscribers. I'm sure it's went up, but LC just told us a couple minutes ago, 2,361 subscribers. I guarantee you it's probably went up by then. But yeah. So, anyway, LC took some pictures. I took some pictures. I'll probably put up a couple pictures in the Discord. I'll just upload it. I won't say anything. But, Tyler, I'm getting better at using Discord. I know anytime you upload a photo, you have to put it in the photo album area. But the thing is, I see sometimes people putting it in general chat, so I guess you can put it two places. You can put it in the general chat, or you can put it in the little photo album area. So I'll probably drop some photos in there. But yeah, it was a good time. But I highly suggest the movie if you've never seen the movie. So I really hope you guys will take me and LC's suggestions. Watch the movie. It was a lot of fun. And it was no joke. The inside of the theater was packed. Now, I'll be honest. I looked at LC and said, well, it's such a popular movie. I thought every single seat was going to be filled up. Visions, let's just put it this way. Almost every seat was filled up. Almost. But every single seat was not filled up, but it was pretty damn close. But, yeah, me and LC sat, like, right in the middle, so it was perfect. We weren't, like, too high, and we weren't too low. Because if you sit too low, then you're, like, you have to scrunch your neck up because you're sitting right in the front row like this. Like, whenever the first one came out, the 93 Mario Brothers, I went with my cousins and my aunt on my dad's side. My mom, my dad, my brother. The only seats left were the ones in the very, very front row. So I'm like 9 or 10 watching the Super Mario Brothers 1993 movie like this, like looking up. And my neck hurt because that was the only fucking seats left. Plus, we went as a whole family. It was like me, my brother, my mom, my dad, my 4 cousins on my dad's side, my dad's sister, which is my Aunt Donna, her husband, my Uncle Steve, my British grandma, my American grandma came. We all went as a family, and that was the first Mario Brothers movie that ever came out. And I still like the original. Not all of it. There's some scenes that are stupid, but I do like some scenes, like the fucking squad car police chase scene. That's always a good one. Or like when they go to jail. You know. Yeah, I won't sit closer than the middle row. Yeah, there you go, Visions. So, like, I'll give you an example. When I went and saw the double feature of Creed and Shazam, it was a perfect day. It was like a Saturday morning. I saw Creed at like 10:30. There was no one in the theater. I think there was like two or three like husband and wives and like a couple of couples, and then there was me. So we almost had the whole theater to ourselves. And I always pick somewhere in the middle. Because if you're too high, then it's kind of hard to see because you're way up and you're kind of like squinting because you're way the fuck in the background. But then if you're too close, then you're like this with your fucking neck looking up like that, and it sucks. So I always try and hit the middle. And then I was about to leave, and I thought, you know what? I've been telling the fans that I'll get around to watching Shazam. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to see a double feature. I haven't got shit to do today. It's my day off. It's fucking Saturday. I'll fucking go watch another one. Bam. I had to wait an hour to go see Shazam. So I left, got some lunch. I'm sorry. Not lunch. I went out to my car, made a few calls, did a couple of posts on my phone, came back, got some popcorn, got another collector's cup for Shazam. And then right into Shazam. I got another middle one. It's perfect. So me and LC were kind of worried, Visions, if since it was almost filled up, LC was like, I said it to LC and LC said it to me. He was like, Fears, man, I really hope we don't have to like sit in the very, very, very front row. And I kind of laughed and said, well, I said, it would be tradition. And he said, what do you mean? I said, well, when I saw the first Mario Brothers, I was way in the front. So I said, it would be absolutely hilarious. When I was 8 or 9, I saw the first 1993 Mario Brothers. Now that I'm 39, almost 40, I'm like, it would be only tradition if Fears had to sit in the front row again. Thank God I didn't, but I love the movie. That's my review. Those are my favorite scenes. The only thing that I would change, the only thing is it should have been it should have been longer. It should have been longer because I looked at LC Visions and I'm like, this movie's so fucking good. I don't want it to fucking end. If you do go see it, LC told me, and I'll tell my fans, there's 2 after credit scenes. So there's one. So the movie ends, and then you hear the Mario Brothers theme song, and then about midway the song stops, and then there's a little extra like scene. Then there's the credits, and then after the credits, then there's another one. They're both worth watching, and it kind of hints at a sequel. So yeah. That's pretty funny, Pixel. Hell yeah! Why wouldn't I go see the third one, Pixel? That's the better question. Fangirl Kate said, "Happy Saturday." Well, happy Saturday to you. Pretend Story says, "Yo, what up? What up?" The better question, Pixel, have you seen the new Mario movie? And what about you, Visions? Have you seen it? And are both of you guys, my 2 best buddies, are you both going to go see it? Let me know. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was pretty good. It's pretty awesome. The only thing that I was worried about today, because I had such a bad day in the Discord the other day where I got really pissed off, I was worried if they were going to like do a lot of jabs today. And I'll be honest, there wasn't too many jabs today. I don't know. We'll see how many jabs they are after this stream. But throughout the day, there wasn't that many jabs. But I thought the little award was just so fucking stupid and hilarious. I'm like, man, this guy's really stretching to try to come up with material. Weak sauce. Wow, I got a fucking award for being a crybaby. Even though I'm not a crybaby, it takes more effort to make a photo. That's what makes me fucking lose it about these idiots. He had to spend like 5, 10, 15 minutes making that stupid fucking picture when he could have just got on and moved on with his life. I would never take the time, because I'm more mature than this fucking idiot, to just not make a photo. You know? I'm like, that fucking idiot had to take 10, 15 minutes, open up Photoshop, make that stupid bullshit. But again, unless there's nudity, I won't upload it on my Facebook. If it's something meaningless like the crybaby shirt or the award, I'm like, well, they think that's gonna hurt my feelings, and it's not. I sat there and laughed right here for about 5 minutes before I started the stream, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna grab that photo. I'm gonna fucking put it on my. I may put it on my Instagram too. But yeah. Vision says, well, congrats on the award. Well, thank you, but I can't take credit for it. The main person that made the photo, he's more of a crybaby, baby back bitch than I am. Because I'm not a crybaby bitch. I'm a fucking man. And I know I could beat the shit, the holy hell out of that fucking idiot that made the fucking picture. So I'm not a crybaby bitch. So if anyone's a crybaby bitch and deserves an award, it's that fucking idiot. So yeah. Let's see here. Pixel says, I haven't yet, but I'm going to see it at Evil Dead Rise in 2 weeks. Oh, shit. I'm excited. I had no idea they were making another Evil Dead. Well, you know what, Pixel, before I go see that one, I need to catch up. I've only ever seen... They made a TV show, too. They made Evil Dead. That's the first one. And then I guess the second one is Army of Darkness. Then they made the fucking Ash television show. And I need to see that, too. And now I guess, is that Evil Dead Rise? Is that a sequel to the very first one? Let me know, buddy. You would know this before I would, because even though I'm the horror master, I'm the third one out of our whole friendships to be between Visions and Pixel and me. Out of the whole community, we're like the 3 horror icon masters. But Visions and Pixel have seen way more horror movies than I have, and I've seen a lot of fucking horror movies. Good, bad, epic, amazing, horrible, shit garbage, horror movies. I've seen almost all of them. But I'm telling you, Visions, I hate to let you down, buddy, but I'm telling you, man, that one with the girl in the bathtub, the mermaid one, it's just too bloody. My stomach. I don't know if you've seen this one, Pixel. The trailer is the most bloodiest. Blood everywhere. Guts. There was guts in the bathtub. It was so bloody. I was just like, man, this is making my stomach kind of turn. And I kind of had to adjust like that because my stomach kind of started. I wasn't about to pass out, but I was like this, watching it the whole time. And I even did it on camera. So you guys watched my reaction. And I was like this, watching it the whole time because it was bloody and then some. It was nuts. Hello to the chat. What's up? Let's see. Watch the trailer for Evil Dead Rise. It comes out on the 20th. It's its own story. You don't need to see the old movies. Oh, okay. All right. Vision says, you know what, Fear? It's okay. Stick to Airwolf and Star Trek. That I will, buddy. I like horror, but that's just too much horror, man. And I'll be honest, everyone thinks there's a lot of blood in, the first Halloween. There's not much blood. It's more suspenseful. I like horror movies that are more suspenseful. Even in the Jason movies. And Pixel can back me up on this. There's some blood, but there's not that much blood. They do a lot of suspense stuff. One of the best kills ever in the Jason franchise, the Friday the 13th, is where that hot girl is in the yellow tent, in her sleeping bag, and then, I don't know, her idiot boyfriend is gone off to get firewood or some shit, and then she's like, all right, she's like, you big honking man, I'm ready, come and take me now. All of a sudden Jason's like, okay, I'll take you, and he just goes gung, rips a fucking hole in the tent, barrels in, grabs her in the sleeping bag, basically says, fuck you, bitch, gung, hits her once at the tree, and she goes flying out of the sleeping bag, and her face is all fucked up with, blood coming out of her, nose and mouth. Instant death. That's, you don't need much, but Visions, I was like, because I told Vision, I said, when I come to visit you, Vision, I said, we'll watch the mermaid thing. But I thought, you know what? I said, I probably should watch the trailer. I don't want to let you down, buddy. I don't know. I'm down to watch horror movies, Visions when I come to see them. We'll probably, throw in a couple, but I don't know if I can fucking sit through that. It was nuts. It was nuts. But I am proud of Visions. Like a couple of weeks ago, he wrote me, and I never thought in a million years he'd do this. He goes, Fears. He goes, I'll be honest. He goes, I actually did watch the pilot to Airwolf. I went, oh yeah? I'm like, well, what'd you think? And he goes, it was really good. He goes, there's lots of action, explosions. I said, I told you you'd love it. I said, you should watch the whole series. And then it was like, ... And he goes, I don't know. He goes, I liked it. He goes, but I don't know if I can like sit there for a couple of weeks and watch seasons 1 through 4. But I'll be honest, Visions, the first 3 seasons are fucking epic. The fourth season, it's fucking weak sauce, bro. The 4th season is fucking horrible. Horrible. Anyway. Pixel says, if you don't like Bloody Evil Dead, may not be your thing. They're pretty gory, especially that remake. Oh, yeah? The only one I remember watching, Pixel, was the first Evil Dead, and that wasn't too bad. Like, I don't mind gore, but when it gets to an insane amount, like, I could barely get through Hostel. I got through the first Hostel, and I was like, holy shit. I'm like, that was fucking graphic. The second one was even more graphic, and I got about halfway, and I was like, all right, fuck this. I'm like, I'm not watching any more of this crap. And then my friend's like, oh, Fears, like, if you could barely get through the second one, he goes, you don't want to watch the third one. The third one's even more gorier. So I've never even seen the third one, Pixel, but I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. But yeah, Pixel, you would love this shirt. Get this shirt. It wasn't that bad. At GameStop, you can get it for $24. It wasn't that bad. I think it was like $26.50 with tax. So yeah, it was worth it. But I'll tell you what, I was a little bummed that I couldn't find like a nerd toy or a collectible. It was for a couple reasons. One, I'm saving up some money for my trip to go visit my mom, and I'm probably going to take that trip in July. And then I'm trying to save some money up for the big Visions trip and the big Pixel trip next year. Hopefully I can do both trips next year. So Visions first, and then Pixel. And then, like, Sega was ranting and raving when I'm going to come see him. And I was like, let me get Pixel done. Let me get Visions done. And then it'll be probably... I'll have to flip a coin, but I owe Tommy a trip and I owe Sega a trip, too. Because I want to meet those guys. Well, I've already met Tommy, but I want to hang out in Tommy's... What is it? Black Bear Mountain or wherever the hell he's from? I think, or whatever. It's Black Mountain or whatever it is. The thing is with Tommy, he's fucking hilarious. Every time I get on the phone, he rants and raves about this fucking Denny's. And I don't want to, like, let him down, Pixel. I'm like, it's probably just a normal Denny's. It's probably just a normal Denny's. But he's like, oh, it's fucking epic, Fears. And I was like, all right. I said, well, Tommy, you know what? When I come, we will get on that fucking Denny's. Because every time I talk to him, I hear either about Denny's or about fucking McJuggernuggets. And I'm like, all right, right on. So, yeah. So, oh, man. I don't know about all that, Pixel. I'll probably do one. Hopefully you can eat 5 scorpions at once. Oh, man. I'll be honest, Pixel. You know I like to have I can't wait to play some games with you and get drunk and get on some Friday the 13th, and eat some pizza and shit and just hang out, buddy, and, game. But the thought of an insect in a drink, I already got enough stomach problems. I bet it would be, is it hard to digest that? I don't know. I would be afraid to drink it. Not really afraid. I'd just be worried that it would, like, activate my Crohn's. Like, drink it, and then all of a sudden that fucking scorpion's in it, in the drink. Can you get it? Can you get that drink without the scorpion? Or do you have to do it with that? I don't know. I just think it would be hard on my stomach, I was only about an hour from Tommy's area. Oh, okay, that's what's up. Right on. Right on, buddy. Well, Pixel, it'll all work out. I get it, though. Pixel had, like, what? How many? Well, you're still not done, Pixel. Your convention schedule. But next year we have got I'm begging you, man. We have got to fit the hangout in. I don't care if it's a weekend. I don't care if it's 2 days. If there's a fly down like Saturday and Sunday, like I've been dying to hang out with you, man. The Vision trip is already happening, you know. But Pixel felt bad, but I'm not mad at you, Pixel. Pixel literally wrote me and said, "Fears, I don't mean to burst your bubble. It would be better if we hung out next year because my schedule is so crazy." And I was like, I wasn't mad at all. I was like, that's cool. Yeah, just let me know, man. I said, but I really want to hang out next year, and let me know. The Scorpion went down so smooth and fast, I'd never know it was a Scorpion side. Well, if we do it, Pixel, you got to grab my camera and film it, because it'll probably be like a one-and-done thing. But see, you don't have any stomach problems. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I don't care. I mean, I've drank enough liquor in my life. I know how to, hold my liquor, but I'm just worried if I drink that and that Scorpion like hurts my stomach, you know what I'm saying? The con today was a surprise. The con today was a surprise one. We decided to go and another con next Saturday and then Vegas. Yeah, so Vegas, well, you told me Vegas, it's not a con. You said Vegas is just it's just a trip. Because I remember the last time you went to Vegas, Pixel, man, you sent me some pictures. Like, what was that thing? There was a door, right? And then you said you opened it. It's like in a grocery store or some shit. And you said you open a door, and then it goes into the secret room, and, like, all the walls are, like, multicolored or some shit. So, yeah. I know there's no dairy in that liquor, but I'm just saying, like, a Scorpion is like an insect, and I'm just saying, like, the thought of an insect in my stomach. I don't know if my stomach could break that down, or if it would trigger my Crohn's, or if I'd shit out that Scorpion. I don't know, man. You probably have to talk me into it. Well, you said the only time we could do that Scorpion drink is if I came to Vegas with you one time, because you said in your hometown they don't do that drink. Or do they? Do they do that drink in your hometown? Let me know. Yeah. Let's see here. Vegas, I'm going to a wrestling PPV front row. Oh, pay-per-view. Got it. And then the It Escape Room. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, and a Blair Witch. Well, listen, Pixel, listen, I love your wrestling one, and you put a lot of content up there. I'm telling you, man, this is coming from a friend. I'm being dead honest. I know sometimes you get low self-confidence. I don't know why, man. I love your fucking Pixel Protocol channel. I really wish you would upload more content. Like, you haven't uploaded a video on there like in a year or two or something. I love your little montage videos of, like, conventions. You're such a good editor, dude. I'm telling you, if anything would take off, not that I'm saying your wrestling channel wouldn't take off, but I think, my personal opinion, I think your Pixel Protocol channel is way better than your wrestling. That's probably because I only like wrestling a little bit, and you love wrestling. I get it. That's why you put more effort into it. But I think you should put effort into both of them, man. I'm just saying. But on all those trips, man, I want some more convention vlogs or montages, man. Do me that as a favor. Plus, you're not like Eric. I love my buddy Eric, to death, but he won't let me film his nerd cave. I know Pixel won't have a problem with me making like a little room tour video, because I've seen pictures of the inside of your fucking nerd cave, and it looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. And I swear to God, Pixel, before I come and visit you, I will buy that fucking model. I just haven't had time to buy it yet, but I saved that little link that you gave me, and I'm getting it. Maybe I'll get it for myself for Christmas this year. I don't know. But Pixel won't be the only one to have that bottle. That bottle has to be right over there on that fucking shelf. By God. Oh, that sucks. You can't film in the escape rooms. Why not? Why not? They let me do it at that Trans World Halloween attraction when they had some escape rooms there. But you know what? I'll be honest, Pixel. They were like little escape rooms, and it was at a con, and it wasn't like a big, massive escape room like the one that you're going to go to. Maybe that's the reason. I have no idea. Pixel says, thank you for all the comments. Well, listen, I wouldn't say it unless it's true, man. you're a damn better editor than I am, and I'm pretty good. I mean, I don't want to toot my own horn here, but I'm an okay, pretty good editor. But Pixel, he didn't even go to film school. He just figured out how to edit on his own. You make some pretty good shit, Pixel. You know, and I'll throw some props to Visions. Visions, you don't upload a lot of stuff either, but whenever you do upload, it's nicely edited and it's fucking hilarious. Like that fucking sandwich one, I was fucking dying. I was fucking on the floor dying. It was hilarious. He goes, yeah, Fears. He goes, after I destroyed that fucking sandwich, he goes, oh, you know, I picked it up and put it all together and I re-ate it. And I was like, well, there you go, fucking Visions. You're going nuts. Actually, full-blown ones don't let you because you reveal all the... Oh, that too. Yeah, that's true. The secrets, yeah. See, that makes sense. They want to contain all the secrets. I get it. Do they let you take pictures in there? Probably not. If they won't let you do video, then they probably wouldn't let you take photos either. Anyway, it seems like the storm has calmed down because when I first started this stream, you guys could probably hear it on your end. So yeah. That's hilarious, Visions. I mean, that's true. Visions is like, well, you know what, Fears? Waste not, want not. But you know what? Yes, I agree on that, but Visions, it was already off to a bad start because you said, all right, I tried to order this, right? And they got your order totally wrong. I mean, not just a little wrong. They got it totally wrong. And I'm like, well, what the hell? You know? So there it is. There it is. But yeah, Pixel, you have no idea. I am so excited to meet Lord Pixel. Plus, just like how there's a couple of things that me and Visions are going to do, well, you live, I don't know how close, but you live near that abandoned Wizard of Oz thing, and I want to check out that. Hopefully they would let us come on, and I just want to get some footage of me, like, skipping down the yellow brick road. That would be fucking cool. Get a picture on the yellow brick road. Plus, remember I sent you that link, Pixel, to that fucking guy? Here's a guy that's even a bigger Halloween fan than me and Pixel. There's a fucking guy that turned his entire home. I don't know where he got the plans, but I follow him on Facebook, and I follow his YouTube channel. He does special events at his house. Like, it's actually his home. He turned his home, or he made it, he built it. He built it just like the official Michael Myers house from the original, like, 1978 one. It's an exact carbon copy. So, remember, Pixel, I told you about this guy? I would love to go to that guy's house, because he does special events throughout the year. I don't know if he'd let us come in, but we should totally drive and find out where it is. I just want to get a photo. I just want to get a photo or a selfie in front of it. That would be great. If we could pull that off, that would be pretty fucking sweet. Vision sent me a prop replica of the pig vomit mermaid scales. It's pretty dope. Oh, Lord. I don't believe you, Pixel. I don't believe you. You're fucking hilarious. I don't know. That would be a prop, though. That would be a prop. Oh, Lordy. They say they may reopen that Wizard of Oz. Oh, that's what's up. Well, I know they do special events, Pixel. They always do this thing like Autumn of Oz, where they open up the park like 3 or 4 days, like in the autumn-fall season, and you can go check it out then. I've thought about doing a vlog there, and I thought about like going on one of those days, but it's only open like a couple of weekends in the fall. So I know they do that, but any other time they have it closed throughout the year, so. But just to get like a photo on that yellow brick road would be pretty fucking sweet. It would be awesome. So if we can pull that off, that would be great. Because me and Visions have already got some plans. We're going to go shoot guns. That was Visions' idea. Visions like, well, Fears, I got some guns. We can go shooting. And I was like, sweet. Then I came up with the idea. I was like, Visions, you know I don't even know if Visions likes miniature golf. I don't know. Do you, buddy? I said, is there any miniature golf in your little area, like in Portland? He's like, oh, yeah. He goes, there's some good ones. He goes, there's one by the seaside, and then there's one like in like downtown. I was like, all right, we can do those. And then I was like, well, they did film Goonies there. So that was my first idea. I was like, oh, let's check. We have to check out some fucking Goonie locations. It's like the ultimate 80s movie. Too bad it isn't Ghostbusters, though. One day, Fears will get to New York, and I will get on those Ghostbuster locations. And I don't care what it takes. I will go to that damn firehouse, and I'll be like, look, here's $50. you are letting me slide down that pole. Like in the firehouse, Pixel. I'll stand there for a week if I have to. They are going to let me go into their firehouse, and because it's 3 stories tall, and I'll be like, look, this is a childhood thing that I have to achieve. I got to slide down that pole, man. Please, I'm begging you. Here's some cash. It'll take me 2 minutes. Just point the camera towards the fucking pole and just let Fears slide down it, and then I'll get out of your hair. You know? I might get jealous of the things you do with Visions. We need to be open about this relationship. It'll be all right, buddy. It'll be okay. It'll be all right. Or hell, if you want to come and hang out with me and Visions whenever I go on the trip, meet us down there. Meet us down there in Portland, and it'll be like a 3-buddy triage, the 3 fucking amigos, the last fucking hurrah. That's right. Do that. No, you guys are great friends. You guys are great pals, and I appreciate all your guys' love and support and friendship. So, even though they give me shit in that Discord, I know that I can always rely on, like, good friends, like Pixel, Visions, LC, Richie, and there's a bunch of other. Not everybody in LC Discord is bad. There's only, like, a couple of bad apples, but I've been learning more and more and more just not to give them any response, because if you give them a response, then they're like, oh, yeah, we'll keep it fucking going. Yeah, like, we'll do this. And I just hate when they get real personal about, because my dad's a sore subject, because he's only been passed away for 7 months. So anytime they make a family thing, oh man, it gets me really mad. Because I don't make fun of their family, you know what I'm saying? But I told LC today, I said, it's good that they didn't go too nuts today. But I said, even though they didn't go too nuts today, I'm not going to write anything in that Discord for quite a while. Like, I probably won't write anything in there for a couple weeks, because it got really bad, Pixel. You didn't even see the half of it the other day. I was pissed. And I didn't mean to take it out on the dude, but I took this one little story that he didn't get right. I took most of it out on him, and then I laced into that piece of shit Smash, or whatever the fuck that idiot's name is, and that fucking thorn in my side, Joey. So yeah, Menace. Wait, what? Oh, that's fucking hilarious. You know what, Pixel? Pixel, one of the greatest memories I ever had. You and me were in a live stream. Carrie, look, God bless Carrie, but I don't think I've laughed harder. Me and Pixel. It was more Pixel. Visions, this was way before you. Visions, I wish you would have been around for this. I wish Visions would have been in that live stream with us, Pixel. Me and Pixel were getting Carrie to fucking balance shit. Like anything. I'm like, hey, Carrie, take some chapstick. Fucking balance it on your head and shit. She would do it. And then all of a sudden, the 2 best things that we got. Visions, you think I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. She put a donut on top of her head, but the creme de la creme. And Pixel, you know where I'm going with this. She put a hot slice of pizza on the top of her forehead, and then she did the most legendary line. It's hot, Pixel. It's hot, Pixel. And I'm like, well, no shit, it's hot. I'm like, you just fucking heated a piece of pizza, and it's probably scoldering hot, and you put it on your forehead. What the hell do you think was going to happen? You know what I'm saying? Oh, God, I have not laughed harder than that in a long time. That was legendary, Pixel. Oh, man. Man. And then, probably the most... Yeah, right? See, Pixel just said, gummy worms, a shoe, a controller, hot pizza, anything. And me and Pixel would just go back and forth. That was one of the greatest times I've ever had with Pixel. So, Pixel looked at me and he's like, hey, Fierce, say this. And so I said that, and then that was my turn. Then the next turn, Pixel's like, hey, Carrie, turn around, grab that bag of gummy bears and gummy worms and put 5 or 10 on your head. She did it. I could not believe it. Because at first it started off kind of semi-normal, you know what I'm saying? Pixel all right, a gummy worm. And then I was like, well, I'll up the ante. So I was like, hey, Carrie, how about a shoe? And so we just kept going back and forth. But that's why Pixel is a genius. I wish I would have thought of the hot pizza. But that I can't take credit for that. That was all Pixel. He goes, well, Carrie, you've mastered the shoe. You've mastered the gummy bears and the gummy worms. What about a hot slice of pizza? She's like, I don't know, Pixel. Let me see. Let's see if I can balance it. Oh, she did. She balanced that hot slice of pizza. Ah, it's hot, Pixel. Oh, God, I fucking lost my goddamn mind. It was over. It was over. Listen, Fears has embraced the red tomato-ness. I haven't told, because they think that hurts. Pixel, the trolls think that hurts me. That doesn't hurt me. I know. I've got sensitive skin. So I even made a joke. I said, Visions, I said, if you want to, I said, the next meme shirt, a red t-shirt with a tomato right in the middle, and I said, I'll take a picture. I said, I'll smile, and I said, just put my face on that red tomato. I said, and I will wear the red tomato shirt whenever you want. That's right. She got to be proud. Wait, she got to be proud of her balancing skills after a while. She did. She got really good. Like, even I'm telling you, even when me and Pixel didn't tell her to balance stuff, all of a sudden she would start her live stream one day, and she had some music playing in the background, and she's just like this. The only thing I regret, though, Pixel, but nobody could prevent it. Remember that fucking idiot boyfriend of hers that made her delete her channel? We lost so many good, like, Carrie videos. And my favorite one, where she does a barrel roll, goes flying across the bed and smashes into the fucking closet. That was one of the greatest barrels. It's lost forever now. It's lost forever. But you know what? I will say this about Joey. Even though Joey's a piece of shit, he did save the... Yeah, Carrie. Yeah. Happy fucking birthday. Happy fucking birthday. The fucking birthday stream. Thank God. So that's still on the internet. So thank God he saved that one, man. Because I'm telling you, Pixel, it's the delivery on it. Like, are you still recording this? Are you still recording this? And then, like, he's, like, sitting there, like, all fucking, like, being a crybaby, like moping, like, in the background. Pixel, and he's like, yeah, it's my birthday. Yeah, Carrie. Oh, no, not his birthday. He's like, yeah, Carrie. Yeah, it's your birthday. Yeah, happy fucking birthday, Carrie. Happy fucking birthday. And he does that little fucking head bobble thing. When he does the head bobble, I fucking lost it. Oh, my God. It was, oh, man. Yeah. Right, Pixel? Pixel says that guy is dead. So, oh, did he? Did he pass away? I didn't know that. Oh, shit. Well, I mean, I don't want to wish anyone death. I had no idea that guy passed away. But I will say this. He's a piece of shit for making Carrie delete her channel. Like, I don't get it. Like, all right, if you don't want to date Carrie, that's fine. Walk away. But why make her delete her channel? I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. That guy is dead, so he got deleted from life, like the channel he made. Yeah, right? It doesn't make sense. I had no idea that he passed away, Pixel. Either you forgot to tell me that, or I didn't hear it in the community. I had no idea that guy passed away. I just thought he was a piece of shit for making Carrie delete her channel, you know? And then she had to make a new one, but all the legendary videos were gone, and I was like, all right, well, I'm like, there's nothing that you can do about it. You know, you can't snap your fingers and magically have the channel come back, so I'm like, that's whatever, you know? Let's see. Pixel says he got hit by a car for real. No trolling. Carrie did a whole stream for him. Wow. Yeah, I knew his name, Pixel, but I had no idea that he got hit by a car and died and stuff. That's nuts. You know, because even though I hate the trolls, I'm not that evil where I'm like, oh, I wish they were dead, you know. But yeah, I had no idea. Damn. So how long ago did that happen? That's crazy, man. It's crazy. That's nuts. Well, anyway, I hope you guys are having a great weekend. So far, Fears' weekend, it's been very relaxing. Between, like, stress at work and then, like, kind of worried about my mom, you know, because my mom's having a hard time more than anyone. Me and my brother, like, we have sad days, but it's a proven fact. Men handle the death of someone better than a woman. My mom, sometimes I've called her to see how her day's doing, and she cries on the phone for hours, Pixel. Like, I just did a Skype call with her. I'm sorry, not a Skype call, a FaceTime on my phone, and she was crying for, like, a good 15 minutes, probably longer than that, and I'm just like, I don't know what else I can say to make my mom, you know, happy, because I'm like, it's not a happy time right now, because she misses the shit out of my dad, and I miss the shit out of my dad, you know? So yeah, like the other day I was crying for two reasons. One, I was missing my dad, and then those fucking idiots almost made me. I almost took off. It was that bad, Pixel, of them trolling me in the. I'm not afraid to say it because I'm not afraid of them, and I'm perfectly comfortable with my feelings to tell you guys. I almost didn't go to work the other night because those fucking idiots were so fucking cruel. I cried on the way to work, and I cried while I was getting ready for work here. And I thought, no, I'm like, if I call in, then they fucking win. And I'm like, that's so stupid. Then I'll lose a day of fucking money because of those fucking idiots. And I'm like, they're not going to jeopardize my job. I'm like, yeah, they won up me and got me to cry. But I'm like, you know what? I'm not missing work because of those fucking idiots. So I just fucking mustered up the strength and I said, you're a big boy, Fears. Just fucking wipe off the tears and just fucking go into work. But it shouldn't have gotten that far. That's how much... That they just, I'm telling you, they just cross. They don't care. They don't care about you. They don't care about me. They cross so many fucking lines. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. But anyway, that's all I got to say about that. Left a big triangle on her forehead. Pizza. Oh yeah, no, I remember, Pixel. And you know what? You know what's great about that memory, Pixel, is that is on. Oh wait, which one did I do it on? Did I do it on Fears Vlogs or Fears Man? It's still up. You'll have to go back a ways, but it's still up. I believe that's on Fears Vlogs. So that stream's still up. So I don't know what I called it because we were talking about a whole bunch of shit. Because it didn't. Remember, it didn't start off that you and me were in there talking about one of the Michael Myers movies. That's how it started. And then all of a sudden, Carrie came in. This is how I remember it. We were talking about the new... I think we were talking about the new Halloween 2018 one, right? We were talking about that, and then all of a sudden, Carrie came in the chat, and it was either you or me idea, hey, throw the link. So we threw her the link, and then when she got in there, then she started her balancing, tricks and all that. And then and then I saw the light bulb go off, in my face, and then I saw the light bulb go off in Pixel's face, and then the genius that is Pixel was like, hey, Carrie, why don't you just, grab that fucking bag of gummy worms? And, oh, man. Yeah, Pixel says, you're like Bowser up in the castle, and all the trolls are the little shroom toad guys trying to scale the wall. I don't know about all that, but... Well, no, because Bowser's evil. I'm not that evil. They make me out to be evil, Pixel. But I'm not evil. All I want them to do is leave me the fuck alone, and we all try to get along in LC's Discord. And as long as they don't make it super personal, then it would be fine. But they always make it super personal, and they say some very hurtful and disgusting shit. And I say hurtful things back to them, but they always take it to, the extra level. They always fucking have to, one-up you. And then they always have to fucking get the last word. They never cave in. But I tell you what, Pixel, I was so pissed the other night. When I went off on the dude, I said, I swear to God, you're not getting the fucking last word. Your fucking story that you changed. I'm like, I know my fucking story. I'm like, don't ever fucking change my fucking story, you bitch. I haven't talked to him since then. So I don't know if he's still mad at me, but I fucking tore the dude a new asshole. And I said, I don't care. I said, I'll take off work. I said, you are not getting the fucking last word. I said, it's about time Fears one-ups you motherfuckers. And by God, we went at it for about an hour or two. And I guess he got tired of it. And I said, yeah. I said, I'm not quitting until I get the fucking last word. And it felt so goddamn great to finally get the last fucking word on one of those motherfuckers. Oh my God, it felt great. But then, as soon as he left, I thought, well, that'll probably be the only one time that I win, So, yeah. But I felt bad, because the dude really didn't do anything that wrong, but, man, he fucking triggered me with that fucking changing the story bullshit. And I was like, all right, I'm going nuts. And I went nuts on him. And I went a little nuts on the other two idiots that I won't say their name, but it was a bad night. But today, I'll tell you what. I will tell you this, Pixel. Today made up for the shitty night that I had the other night. Today was great. There was no problems today. Me and LC had a great day. I don't know if you heard what we did. We went to a couple of spots. The only thing that we didn't get to because we had to pick up LC's daughter from work, and LC's like, fears, like, we're going to have to, we didn't get to the flea market, because LC said, hey, down where I live, there's an amazing fucking flea market, tons of tents, tons of rooms, and they said, Fears, you can get all sorts of deals, they've got nerd shit everywhere, and it's a massive flea market, Pixel. So, LC promised me, he goes, well, Fears, we can't get to that, because one, if we go, we'll be late picking up my daughter, plus we'll be late for the movie. And I said, all right. I said, you know what? I said, let's save the flea market. So the next time I hang out, me and LC's going to hit up that flea market. So yeah. What was the fight with the dude about? Basically, he got one of my stories wrong, Visions. I don't like it when people change. Like, I know what the fuck happened in my story. Why? He wasn't there. I was there. So my mom, I'm not trying to like badmouth my mom, but my mom does that sometimes. I love my mom, but I'll be telling a story and she's like, John, I don't know if that's how it went. I'm like, yeah, it is. You weren't there, Mom. I know the fucking story. So don't change my story. And sometimes, just as an example, I'll be like, yeah, that pen's blue. No, it's kind of red, John. I'm like, no, it's not, Mom. It's fucking blue. I hate when people do that shit. It drives me up the fucking goddamn wall. I'm like, how do they know? They don't know. They weren't there. So I finally had enough of him changing my stories because he's done it before. And I'm like, all right, I'm done. He's not ever changing another one of my goddamn stories. And that's when I fucking laced into him. He hasn't talked to me since, and I haven't talked to him. But I was like, he is not fucking changing another one of my goddamn stories. Because I may have a forgetful memory sometimes, but I'm pretty good at remembering my stories. Because he wasn't there. But I will admit, sometimes I don't have a good memory, but this story that I was talking about, Visions, I had a pretty good memory of this story. So I'm like, he's wrong. He's dead wrong. So yeah. So it was a long time coming. Pixel Visions, they had given me so much shit, and I was like, all right, I'm done. They pushed me to the breaking point, and thank God I went nuts, not on a live. Because I hate getting royally pissed off on a live. It hasn't happened in a long time. I know that's one of their missions, but I refuse to get that mad on a live ever again. So they'll probably never get that sick fucking pleasure ever again because I don't want to. Because whenever it did happen, I had to take down like 40 or 50 of my old streams because I went nuts. And you remember the good old days, Pixel, where Fears went, fucking ballistic. And I was like, I never want to see myself on camera that fucking mad ever again. So I really try never to get mad on camera. So I was like, well, thank God I only went nuts in a Discord, and it didn't happen in a live stream. So yeah. Well, the thing is with my mom, Visions, is whenever she gets mad, all parents think that they're always right. And my mom, I get my stubbornness from my mom. I eventually cave in. My mom, it takes her months. If we get into an argument, it takes, once she thinks you've suffered enough, then she'll cave in. But she's so stubborn. Like, even if I said, you know what, Mom, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have argued. I apologize. She'll be like, yeah, whatever. And then it'll go, and then she'll be pissed off for 4 or 5 months. And then I'm like, oh, all right, here we fucking go. So she gets quite stubborn sometimes. But I get my bad temper and my low patience from my dad. Because my dad was pretty patient, but when it came to some things, he went from 0 to 100. But it was only certain little things where he had low patience. So yeah, but most of the time he had a lot of patience, my dad. But it was certain topics or certain things. He was like, no, I'm not going to put up with that. That'll really piss me off. But it was like important things that, that you shouldn't have patience for. Or, well, you should have patience for, but my dad's like, no, don't even go there. That'll make me real mad. But it was only certain topics, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah. So, to answer your question, Visions, sometimes I get the last word. Sometimes my mom gets the last word. But that's so immature, So, like the last argument we had, now me and my mom are cool. We've been cool for quite a while. But like 4 months ago, oh, either 3 or 4 months ago, I hadn't heard from my mom in like 2, 3 months. I said, look, Mom, I said, this has to stop. And she goes, what do you mean? I said, you've said horrible things. I've said horrible things. You've done horrible things. I've done horrible things. I said, I don't want to argue with my mom. I love my mom. I said, especially now. I said, Dad would not want this. And I warned her, Pixel, before I said it. I said, Mom, I don't mean to bring up Dad. I know that's a sensitive subject. But I said, Dad's looking down on us. And I said, he wants us to be happy. He doesn't want us to argue. And I said, we've been bickering back and forth for a couple of months now. I said, you know, when you're stubborn, you know, you like to make people suffer for a couple of months. And I said, we haven't talked in a couple of months. So I said, let's just squash the bullshit. And you say sorry, I say sorry, and then we'll get back to normal. And that's what we did. And now we're good. Now me and my mom's been good for the last couple of, like the last 2 or 3 months. But man, the last argument we had, it was legendary. It was nuts. And I'll be honest, it was so bad that I can't even remember what the topic was about. Because she was enraged, I was enraged. She said some bad things, I said some bad things. And I don't like fighting with friends, especially family too. Because my family and my friends mean the world to me. My friends and family mean the world to me. And you always feel like shit when you have an argument with like your best friend like Randall or Eric or, you know, stuff like that. But then you even feel like a more bigger piece of shit when you argue with your family. So it sucks. So in my family, I'm always the peacemaker. Like sometimes my brother won't cave in, but I've called my brother whenever I've gotten into an argument with my mom, but sometimes my brother's called me and be like, oh, you know how Mom is, John. Like, I got into an argument with her, and I'll be like, look, man, I'm like, let her do her thing. You do your thing. I'm like, just try to, you know, I said, don't fight with Mom. So I always try and be the peacemaker, you know. But sometimes, like all parents, when you've had enough, you've had enough, and you're like, all right, look, you leave me alone. I'll leave you alone. You know, just family's a tricky thing. You know, I'm sure everyone can relate to that. I'm sure Visions has gotten into arguments with his parents. I'm sure Pixel has too. Everybody does. You don't like it when it happens, but eventually everybody has gotten into an argument with their mom or dad or uncle or whoever you lived with growing up. So it sucks. Yo, Joy Boy, what's up, buddy? How you been? Joy Boy, I've just been telling everybody about It's a Mario. Great movie, buddy. If you haven't seen it, check it out, dude. It was a legendary day. I got some good footage. So, to remind everybody, Heroes is dropping 2 videos. I'm sorry. Well, 3 technically. He already dropped one tonight. And the cool thing is Pixel. Heroes is such a cool fucking friend. He went fierce. Any footage that you're in, he goes, you can use it on your channel. I said, oh, thanks, man. I said, same thing. I said, whatever footage you're in, I said, if you want to use some clips, you know, download my stuff and put it on your channel. Randy lets me do that. Anytime my voice is in one of Randy's cartoons, Randy lets me upload it. Or if I'm in one of Randy's videos, you know, we share the content. So I appreciate that, LC. Oh, Lord. Vision says, I yell at my dad's ashes sometimes. Well, that's not good, buddy. That's not good at all. That's not good. So, LC's dropping 2 videos tomorrow. He's dropping, from what LC told me, hopefully I get this right, LC is dropping the giveaway video tomorrow, and then our toy hunting vlog from today. And I'll probably drop my version of the toy hunting video either tomorrow or Monday. And it's a late night, so I'm debating if I should go to church tomorrow. Because I kind of want to sleep in and catch up on some sleep because I am tired. But before I go to bed tonight, I'm going to upload one of those old college projects that my friend sent me. So, yeah. Well, that's good. That's good, Visions. That's good. Visions says, I don't think I've been in a fight with my mom in nearly 20 years, to be honest. Well, that's good. But I'm just saying, at one time, I was making a point, Visions. I'm sure at one point in your life you've gotten into an argument with a family member, your mom, your brother, your sister, whoever. Again, I don't like when it happens, but it happens from time to time in everyone's family. So, but I try my very best to get along with my brother and my grandma and my mom and everybody, you know? So, but occasionally, from time to time, family arguments happen. It's just one of those things. It happens sometimes. So, I try to minimize the arguments. So, yeah. But I'll be honest, me and my mom haven't fought like that in a while. But now we're good. We haven't argued in 3 or 4 months. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a while. It happened around like January, like just this past January. But we've been good for about 3 or 4 months now. Anyway, it's late. I'm gonna take a shower, get this gunk out of my hair, and I'm hungry because we had lunch around 3 or 4, and now it's 10. I haven't had any dinner yet, so. But look out for some old college projects coming soon. I'm going to upload one tonight. Maybe it'll be the time-lapse one. I don't know. I'll let you guys know which one I'm going to upload. And then I'm definitely going to use some of LC's footage and upload the movie reaction. I'm going to do that. And then call it a night. And then I'm going to work on the toy hunting vlog tomorrow's. And then I may do a stream tomorrow. But I appreciate everybody watching. So thanks so much for all the likes, comments, all the subscribers, and I love all my loving and loyal fans. And I'm doing my best to ignore the hate, because there's always going to be hate, you know. But it's a crazy thing on the internet. There's some real fucking psychos out there, you know. They're obsessed with fears, and they're just fucking idiot lunatics. I don't know what to tell you. They're fucking out of their mind. They're pretty fucked up. So yeah, and very immature. So yeah, they're pretty fucking nuts. Sometimes with my brother, but he has schizophrenia, and he thinks the shadows are after him, so he's naturally angry. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I know. Visions. I know you said you had a brother. But I had no idea that he had that he was a schizo. So I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. But Visions, I'm glad that you're feeling better, buddy. So I guess my prayers worked out for you, because you know it's bad when Vision says, "Hey, Fears, please pray for me," because he's not religious. But he went, "Fears, my stomach is hurting. I'm not feeling good. I got a runny nose. Can you pray for me?" And I was like, "Absolutely. I'll pray for you. No worries." Anyway. Shout out to all my loving and loyal fans. Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. I really do. I love my loyal and epic fans. And it's cool when I can be friends with my fans too, like Pixel and Richie and Visions and a handful of other people. So, and big shout out to LC for having, it was a kick-ass, awesome, chill hangout. It was so much fun today, buddy. And Heroes and Villains, if you guys have not seen my friend Heroes and Villains Collectibles, check him out on YouTube. Check him out on YouTube. He makes great content. And LC, I cannot wait for another epic hangout in about a week or two, buddy. LC wants to go mini golfing. He said, "Fears, we should totally grab some drinks and get drunk and do some drunk mini golfing." And I was like, "Oh yeah," I said, "we can do that." I said, "We can definitely do that." So, yep. Triple, what's up? He says, "I'm going to make a superhero with giant ears and call him Earsman26, and his sidekick will be a Labor Day tree." Oh, that's fucking hilarious. Hey, go for it. Do it. You know what, Triple? I'll even one-up you. Why don't I put Earman in Fearsman, and I'll put a Labor Day tree in Fearsman for you. How about that? So then you don't even have to make a cartoon. I'll put it in my fucking cartoon for you. So there you go. There you go, buddy. There you go. So, I one-upped you. But anyway, I love my fans. But you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. My weekend has been absolutely fantastic so far. And then it's back to the grind on Monday. So there it is. I'm telling you, the weekends go by way too fast. Anyway, God bless. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to my friend Pixel Protocol. Make more content, buddy. Please, I'm begging you. You're a great editor. Have more confidence. Get that content a-flowing. Check out his wrestling channel too. It's linked in with Pixel Protocol. Check out my buddy Visions, Lord Visions at I almost said pixelprotocol.com. That's hilarious. See, I'm getting loopy. I'm getting tired. Check out my buddy Visions at www.exhumevisions.com. Why? Because he's a cool motherfucker and he makes cool shit. Buy some cool shit off that website. Check out my friend Triple Nickel Pickle Wickle Sickle Dickle Wickle Bickle. That's right. He gets on those holiday trees like no other person I know. I kid you not. Subscribe to my friend Randall, Lord Randall, Cameo Man 2021, and the Mayor of Magic. And last but certainly not least, follow me at FearsMan26, the main channel. Follow my second channel, Fears Vlogs. And I guess if you want to follow me on TikTok, go for it at FearsMan26. Anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee and take a shower and get something to eat. And then I'm going to go take a nap. So, I'll see you guys later. Deuces!